say, right?
What are you gonna say?
That's probably the best one now.
Whoa!
Welcome to MineOperator. My name is Harry. This is my third season with Jason, and we hired several new miners to help us drill, blast, muck, and ham-tram ore. We have several videos coming out, and I can't wait to show you what we've gone through, some of the things that went wrong, and some of the things that went well. This is definitely hard rock gold mining at its smallest scale. Yeah.
Holy crap!
Well, now we needed another 1,000 sandbags. We bagged over 2,000 and we're gonna bag another 1,000 more.
Okay, so we're about 25, 30 feet from the raise. It's going that way.
Yeah.
That's the one we're gonna try and intersect, right?
Yeah.
But we're really over here. So you and I had talked about, well, maybe we raise up here at 75 or 80 degrees.
Yeah.
And intersect our stope, and we'll have our new raise coming down here.
Yeah.
It's about, I think it's about 65 feet. 65 feet, something like that.
Okay.
We were like, that's a lot of raise, that's a lot of waste, it's a lot of cost just to get up there and intersect the vein to cut out this rigmarole that I did. I was looking at some old maps last night, and there's a drill hole right
Yes.
here.
Yes. That's making water.
Yeah. So in the 80s, the guy did 2 core holes, one here
Yeah.
and one over here somewhere.
Yeah, one back over there.
This core hole up about 25 feet, 8 meters, yeah, something like that, 25, 30 feet.
Yeah.
It intersects a vein.
Yeah.
It's not the one we're on. It's about 3 feet wide, and it assays half an ounce.
Okay.
You remember when you climb up this raise and there's that little dog leg?
Yeah.
So that's the vein they intersected here.
Oh.
So we could raise up, if we rose up here, or over there, where we're going, if we rose up and intersected our stope about halfway through, we'd hit another vein
Okay.
that assays half an ounce.
Okay.
So we could, in theory, have 2 stopes going. But then I was like, well, why don't we go up this raise and we'll just do a couple of stope rounds right here.
Yeah.
We don't have to do any raise development. We'll just do a little stope round right here and see if we can get any grade from it.
I got you.
So I don't know what that all tells me or tells you, but what I was thinking is if we raise up here, at least we intersect another vein on the way.
Yeah.
That we could potentially develop and start dropping ore right away. Or do we poke another hole or 2 right up here, do a little round, and see if there's any tellurium in this vein right here? Because it's the same vein, right?
Right.
25 feet up. So do any of those options sound exciting to you?
I like the raise idea.
Developing a new raise
Yeah.
here and intersecting the vein?
Yeah. Yeah.
Glutton for punishment.
Yeah, well, why not?
That's only 65 feet almost straight up through waste.
Yeah, of course, but you know.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. You get 2 headings going.
Anyway, I thought it'd be way easier to tell you here than back at camp trying to
Yeah. No,
go like this and you hit this, go in there.
Yeah, I pretty much figured out, you know, what you're hitting at here. Yeah, why not?
Why not? This hole goes 85 feet or something?
Yeah.
No, that's not right. I looked at the maps you were saying, and I think you short 15 feet from hitting the vein line.
Nice.
They almost made it, and then they stopped. I don't know why.
Money.
Yeah, probably.
Money.
Yeah.
Well, we got an option.
You got an option, because here's our raise.
Yeah.
Here's the raise that's going the wrong way. Too bad they didn't go that way with it.
Yeah, it's definitely the wrong way.
Does that intersect our vein, right?
Well, you could raise up, or we could drift in the stope on vane to the raise.
This raise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to be on vane the whole way, are we?
No, we're probably going to lose the
We're
vane.
probably going to lose the vane.
Yeah.
But the closer you get, the closer we can come on vane, you can come halfway up this raise and go backwards to it.
I got you.
And intersect, because then you're talking about 35 feet or 25 feet. Or,
Yeah, it makes more sense to do a completely new raise to intercept where we're working. Yeah.
I think so. You want to be a raise miner?
That sounds good.
We need a raise miner. If anybody wants to be a raise miner, email me. I'll leave an email link in the description below.
Yeah. And
Come and put this raise in for us in a month.
yeah, make sure you got your MSHA.
So yeah, make sure you have your MSHA card and make sure you know how to do a raise. And then you're hired.
Then you're hired. Alright, get an update on the pile here. Yesterday we moved a bunch. Today they made a bunch of new ones. And they're almost at the end of the drift. Pretty much where Pete and I had last drilled, and Jason ran in and told us that we were going the wrong way. So, good news is it's a nice place to contain ore for this stope. Well, yeah, here I'm standing on like 6 deep in sandbags. And it really threw it all the way up in the top there. Awesome. Oh, these bags. And we gotta push them out. That's next. Hatch open. That's closed.
Fits into that category. You're toast. So like a crooked tree, and they only cut certain ways. And I do admit, they have to do it that way or they don't make money. Although they should pay more for good timber. They totally let themselves. Hatch is open.
Bag! Oh, it's beautiful.
Last bag.
Copy, last bag. Copy. 5 quarters and 1 bucket.
So the drift full of ore has gotten a little tighter, and so instead of 2 guys making bags, we have Pete making bags. Elliot's tying them. Sorry, Elliot.
Okay.
Almost done. This should be done today, probably. And then the bags get zip tied, and then they go down the hill. So we could probably do, I think in about 2-3 hours, probably 400 bags, all moving them at once. What a 220 bags we moved today, at about 40 pounds each. This one don't fit in a bag. So Pete's gonna show us how to move a rock. Yeah, that wouldn't fit in the slusher bucket that we have. Our slusher bucket's too small for that. All right, let's move them.
Oh, yeah.
All right, how are you gonna negotiate this one? The brute force and awkwardness? Yeah, watch your fingers. Jesus. How much can you deadlift?
I have no idea.
How much do you think that rock weighs?
A few hundred.
Yeah, a few 100 pounds. All right.
Not quite. Oop.
I know how to fix that. Hold on. Here, hold the camera. You're recording. I'm gonna knock that little tit off with the hammer here. Man.
Yeah, Pete wrecked it.
There.
Harry fixed the corner.
Hold on, there's one a little more dangle there. All right. You may proceed. Ah.
There.
Derail. Oh, that one gets everyone.
Yep.
Well, I don't know where to put this one here.
Right there.
Let's go in front of the. Let's go in front of the. Here, I got a spot for it.
Okay.
This is going to be a continuation of our quartz wall. Right on top of this little muck pile you made last time when we were trying to
Clean up.
run the hammer mill. I'll move the cart out of the way once you're ready. Alright, the cart's out of the way. That's a big one. There's a drill hole somewhere in that thing. I think I broke it
other
off.
side.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the drill.
Right there.
So that thing got launched. How far do you think that went from where it got shot?
At least 20 feet.
Yeah, that thing got thrown 20 feet.
Hey! Hey! That was the last bag. That's closed!
We're done! Well, the boys are mucking the new heading, or I should say new exploration. We're in the Martin room. If you want to know what the Martin room is, I'll leave a link to a Dan Hurd's short where Jason and Dan Hurd talk about how this room, or how we came to name this room. So there's a decline filled with water right here, and we're throwing the muck there. We're also taking it outside to fix our berm because our berm's kind of sorry, so I'll show you how we're doing that in a little bit. The boys got about another half hour of work left in them before they're spent for the day. But yeah, we're moving muck in buckets. It's funny, the first season that Jason brought Chad and I to this place, we added a whole layer of muck on top of here trying to clear out this haulage so we could put track in. And now we're moving it a second time. That's kind of how we do it. Thanks, Pete. Yeah, good timing. Only when you film does it wrap around the deal. And I want to update you on the bags. We have pretty much lined the first 20 feet of our haulage with bags. These are all coarse, these are all fine bags that we have filled from one of our last big shots. And these are all going to go through the crusher and turn into fine -20 mesh bags that will end up going for sale. Some of it will turn into gold coins, I'm sure. But the boys found out it's 4 o'clock and I asked them, you want to keep working or you want to go home? And they elected to go home today, so I think they earned it. All right, end of a long day and we are cooking another meal. Elliot's girlfriend Ella has been making us wonderful meals for us to reheat and cook after a long day. This one's honey mustard, balsamic pork with broccoli and potatoes. Pete, what do you think? Is it gonna be good?
It's gonna be great. I can smell it already.
Yep. We got 4 mouths to feed tonight, so dishes are done. Spice rack is stocked. Life is good. Wanted to get another shot of bag row before it gets loaded into the truck. The majority of the season's work is in these bags. We just had our first frost last night, so we're getting close to the end of the season. A lot of bags. That's awesome. So today, Jason, Pete, and I are going to be drilling the pocket. We're going to drill some waste and then drill some more, try to get access to this pocket a little better, and I'm excited to see how it goes. But I'm only doing like 2-foot holes, 2.5-foot holes, and then a combination of info and deck span. We'll see how it goes. Jason's getting the compressor right now. I'm gonna get the drill squared away and start drilling. All right, so I want to show you what a close-up of the fault. So obviously the fault is got a bunch of slips and post rock, but what's interesting is you get this clay layer. It's almost like potter's clay. It's like perfect for potting. But yeah, it runs right through. So I'm pretty sure that's the heart of the fault.
We got a compressor problem.
Oh shit. Well, we're not drilling today. Jason, why are we not drilling today?
It's a bad starter.
Yeah.
The old starter wore out on us, and we'll just say it was someone before us that overheated it maybe and got it all all screwed up. It certainly wasn't us cranking and cranking and cranking and cranking on it.
No.
Right, Harry?
No, definitely not me.
Not Harry.
No, so we went in here, and there's a little solenoid right here, and it's not the solenoid. And we traced all the electricity all the way back to the starter. We tried to jump the starter, you know, just short it out. It wouldn't go. And one of the wires started to, yeah, that wire got hot. So something's wrong with that starter. So we'll send Jason down the hill with the gopher, and try again.
Rolling?
Yep.
All right, the next week is going to be really exciting for us. The next week is going to be really exciting for us here. The season is winding down, and I really want to focus on this high-grade rib here that we have. I'm right at the collar of where our drift to nowhere goes. And this is where we've had that really, really nice high-grade stuff. The tellurium band is right here. We got the full vein width to here, and we got some waste down below on the lower rib. What we're going to do today is we're going to drill out all the pink dots that you see on the wall, 2.5 feet deep. We're going to come in later today, shoot out all the waste from underneath the vein. Get that out of our way and muck it, throw it in the waste pile. Then tomorrow we're going to load these holes in the vein, blast that out, and that'll go in bags. Then we're going to come in here, and the day after that, load all the tight holes here with Dexpan. And we're going to try and slab the high-grade band down into our holes. So our vein will be broke, hopefully kind of right in here somewhere. And so we can just slab all this high-grade down in chunks that we can then take down and cut on the saw, look for some real high-grade stuff. But this is just bonanza grade stuff. We found some really, really high-grade gold here. So we're going to drill, blast, muck, slab, high grade. It's going to be a great day, great week. You ready?
Yep.
Air.
Ready? Start with the waist, or you want to start at the top?
Wherever you want.
Let's start at the waist.
Okay. Ready for air?
Ready for air.
Drill.
Good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Already crushed.
Already crushed.
Water is off!
Water off.
You want me to kill the air also?
Yeah, because we have to disconnect the oiler and add the air flow pipe. Air off. Bleeding line.
Here's the flow pipe.
Tiger.
Up and over.
Got a whiskey check. One ball. Well, they're also short holes, so.
That's true. That is true.
Thank you. And I'm going to need to steal some more airline from your end. Oh, that's going to be fun.
Okay. Ready for air?
No, not yet. Got to make sure I get my twist out of the line before I set it. Air on!
Air on!
Blowing!
Air's off!
Thank you. We need the krill pot. So when we were drilling, Jason was catching some of the drill cuttings. And there is some decent gold, and this was from above the tellurium band. So that's pretty exciting. Pete and Jason had loaded the bottom 8 holes with Amfo, and I forgot the battery in my backpack down at the blacksmith shop, so I had to go run and get it. So I missed it, but they got it loaded. Our strategy is to shoot the waste. We drilled all the holes for the next ore shot. We got 4 holes, and then we got a line of holes on top for deck span. So we're gonna take this one bite at a time to try to get that high grade. I got Jason over here getting ready to hook up the Zero, which is our electric blasting cap. And what I learned and what Jason does is to put the cap in a safe place under a rock away from you. I've already checked the continuity of our shot line, and so Jason will connect this now. So if for any reason that cap goes, at least we don't have to sit here and deal with the consequences of the shot going.
That would be bad.
That would be bad. There's a lot of controversy about this somehow, and it doesn't compute, but this is how we do it. So we can't blow up, so I'm happy with this.
Yeah. We're gonna, if this cap goes, we'll hear a loud noise and crap our pants, and
Yeah.
that'll be it. But if it's already hooked up, then we have 5 seconds to get out of here, and that's not enough time.
Maybe people do it the other way because they're afraid some person's gonna
Do something.
do something on the other
in
end.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's like, I would rather do it this way.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all happy.
This is always kind of to build a little, get everything all happy so it doesn't touch or anything like that. I'll check that one more time before we go. We're about to pull on it here. So this is the first cap I want to go. Yep, thank you. My tape man.
It's the most important thing in the mine at this point.
Yep. So we put that there like that. Find the end. Sometimes can be a chore. Right there. Have it? No. Of course, here we go.
Searching.
No.
I used to fold the end when I put it in there, but I got lazy.
Yeah, well, I probably was the one that did it last year, so. Get that cap pointed at the cap tube. And then it's a little bit of a, just make clips on these zeros. Whoever makes these, put a clip on it so I don't have to do this taping stuff.
I'll get right on it. I'll 3D print it. How's that?
Yeah, somebody make me a clip. Oh, why is it always when we're filming everything?
I don't know.
Kind of gets screwed up.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
this is the reality of it.
This is how. Yeah, it goes way better when you're not watching.
It does. It always goes smooth. This compressor starts.
Yeah. The compressor starts. We have everything we need. Okay, and I point this cap away from all the other tubes.
Yep.
So we don't get any cutoffs. And so that will send the signal down to the bottom cap and down to the clip, there's a little cap in this white clip, which continues the series down the line. And once the signal is sent down all the yellow tubes to the bottom of the hole, 5 seconds later, the ones at the bottom of the hole start going. And then we got our tattletales over there under that rock, so we'll come in tomorrow and see if those have gone. If those have gone, we know everything is gone, and we're all happy.
All right.
Let's shoot it.
Let's shoot it.
All right, Harry's about to light this thing off.
Ready?
Ready.
Oh, that was spicy.
Just for a 2-foot hole.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I thought it would be, a little less, but
It's
info.
It's on it.
All right. One day I'm just gonna come up here and fix this spool, man. This is getting ridiculous.
I know.
Look at these little nubs.
I know. Well, I was actually thinking that we just cut it right here somewhere and take that down to the Martin drift.
Yeah.
For next time.
How many splices are we gonna have in this thing by that point? Good little compressor. Except the fact that the starting solenoid is bad. We found that out yesterday. We didn't realize it because the starter was also bad. So today we replaced the starter and figured out that yes, in fact, the relay was bad as well. So we jumped it and she ran perfect today. So now we need a new relay. Now we need a new solenoid. Yeah, blow her down. Do you leave the air in the line, or do you blow it down?
I just leave it in there.
Oh shit! I blow it down every time. I guess it's a waste of compressed air, right?
Kind of cool getting to have drilled, blasted, and we've returned to look at it.
All the same day.
Yep.
Huh. We made a big hole.
Yeah.
Looks like some of the cords came off.
Yeah, we got some hydrate on the floor here. Looks like it just fell off.
It does. Maybe you should have waited on drilling those other holes.
Yeah, it looks like it just fell off, but at least it's, you know, below.
Well, I think, we'll have to get a look at it, but I think those holes we drilled underneath the pocket, we can still shoot.
Yeah.
And it will still be worth, because now it's got somewhere to go straight down.
Yeah.
When you're blasting the waste and you're in a box essentially, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the gases go up into the back.
That was super fractured rock anyways.
Yeah.
It's always been kind of fractured there. Well, the lifters work. Look at the hole in the ground.
Yeah, we got a panning hole now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get scaled back in there. I want to see if we got a bunch of high grade land on the floor.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good sprayer, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's on the floor now, so that's good.
It's on the floor. I think we got a couple of pieces, maybe that big one right there, that has some real nice high grade on it, I believe.
Here. Ooh, look at this, Jason. I think our holes have kind of created a.
Oh,
See this
yeah.
crack?
Look at that. Hold on. Hold on. All right, I got up here. We've got gold, I think, all over this rock here. But look what happened here. What did we do?
Well, I think our holes that we spaced across, maybe, I don't know, I think there's just a lot of fracture in this rock already.
We've already got lots of stuff that we can scale off the wall here on this high grade. Yeah. Is that gold, Harry? I think that's gold. Is that calco?
This looks like calco right there.
Calco. Inlet to tellurides.
That's weird. There's gold right there.
There's some gold. I've never seen calco in tellurides before.
Then maybe there's an alloy. That's odd. These little green things.
Oh, you got your fancy
Micro fleece,
gold.
yeah.
Micro.
Chad loved those things, and I love them now too.
There we go. There's gold here. This is the band. And then you got this calco in here. Unless that's a bunch of gold. Doesn't look like gold. All right, what else we got down here?
I'll drag this guy out of the way.
Yeah.
There might be some right there.
Oh man. What's this? Ooh. Nice gold. Beautiful gold
Hey, Jason.
there.
You know what I say, right?
What are you gonna say?
That's probably the best one now.
Whoa! That's the best I've ever seen. Hands down.
That's the best one.
Wow! Holy moly. Harry, that's the winner.
I'm glad I didn't drop that rock on top of it yet.
Wowee! Where's the other half?
Well, it's probably on the ground here somewhere.
Where's the rest of it?
I gotta
Wow!
make the place safe first, but
Look at that. That is...
let me see, maybe, no, not him. This came off, but I think that big one. Well, we finished our airline work for today, and we had to come up here and look at the shot, and so we did. And this is an amazing piece right here. We had not anticipated seeing the pocket come out from the waste rock blast. We shot all this, and then our drill holes for the ore is right up here. But I think this was just so fractured from being so close to the fault that this was all coming apart. So Jason and I have been flaking off large chunks of tellurium banding going through. I mean, there's just gold shot all through it. Yeah, this is the big one. And if you recall, previously we had actually put one of our deck span drill holes through and right into the tellurium on accident, but this is a big giant slab we got. And we got a bunch more over here, and this just all got gold in it. Every piece. Right, every piece has gold. Damn it. Lighting 101, fail. There it is. So what's interesting is we found a slick. It is just covered in gold. And I think when this slip happened, it just folded and opened in a couple inches and just filled with tellurium and gold. Yeah, see all that streaking? That's all gold getting, I'm trying to think of the word, smeared. You can see the gold has been smeared as the opposing slips moved, the slicks. There's a lot of gold in that. So this is the opposing slick. Just covered in gold and tellurium. This is absolutely amazing. I've always wanted to see gold on a slick like this. We get our wish today.
I want to get this.
That's amazing. Where's that fancy piece again? This one. God, that is awesome. Oh, too close for the camera. Let's do this. Pushing buttons. There we go. That is the best. Sorry for the glove noise on the camera, but it's cold in here. My fingers are cold. We'll go back over here and look at that guy again. Well, Harry just found the focused enhance button on his phone. And unfortunately, it's the end of the season. I just figured it out now. So I got to go back and do everything all over again.
Stay tuned for next season.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here. This thing's better than my eyesight.
You can see.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Look at this. It's gold all over the place.
What are you doing?
Look, watch through this.
Wow, how'd you do
I
that?
hit the flower button. There's a little flower on there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's way better than I can see it.
It's better than my eyesight.
Look at all the gold in there. That is just bonkers.
Pause. Let's try that slick one more time. You start in the back here. Here, let me get two hands on it, so I'm not wobbling over the place, giving you guys seizures. Yeah, right there. Wow. Right on the edge. And just slick that gold right through. And there's a bunch of it right there too. Got another one here. You're right there.
Oh, this is the first shot of our new drift.